Why, hello, folks, and welcome to another episode of BET's American Gangster. BET, where black people live and eat grits. Today we have a self-professed drug lord, gang lord, and homosexual, Akeem Tootsie Roll Lenore. How you doing, sir?
What's cracking?
What's cracking? Love that gangster mentality. I guess let's dive in there and just ask a few questions, shall we? First, just let me know a little bit about your drug side. Are you selling Tylenol, ibuprofen, or are we talking the hard stuff?
Talking the hard stuff.
And what do you call the hard stuff?
Well, crack is one of them.
Crack. The deadly killer. Doom. While we're on the subject of talking about crack, do you mind if I ask you a few personal questions?
Sure.
Okay, so I read in the San Diego Tribune, which you're from San Diego, correct? I read in there that they are accusing you of killing a few small children and stuffing crack in their cracks.
Well, depends on how you look at it.
What do you mean? How else could you look at it? We're talking about crack being stuffed in the cracks of asses of small children and then them being killed.
I thought we were talking about transporting drugs.
No, we are not talking about transsexuals. We are talking about the cracks in the cracks.
This is a business. And we saw these assets.
You saw these asses. Okay, I got you. Saw these asses. Okay.
Assets is very lucrative, so we use
the cracks of the assets to stuff your crack in. The assets of the crack is where you stuff them. And is this how you ran your drugs from Northern California down to Santa Barbara and the Orange County area?
It was a preferred method, yes.
Did you yourself personally stick the cracks in the cracks, per se, of your victims?
Well, that's absurd. Why would I do that? That would incriminate me.
That would incriminate you. That is true indeed. We are trying to get a conviction, but I guess you are a little too smart for us.
I guess so.
Now, did you feel bad about these victims that you stuffed the cracks up their asses, up their cracks per se again, when they used the restroom, the irritable bowel syndrome, that they had the blood in their stool, things like that?
Well, I mean, we can bleach the crack. I wouldn't feel bad about, coloring the crack.
You leased crack? Is that what you said?
Oh, the crack, the drugs, the smack, the white stuff.
The white people, we are talking about drugs now. Okay. So I guess we're not going to get any answers out of you on this situation. Let's jump to another question. For your company, your business per se, do you pay taxes?
Depends on how you look at that.
Do you pay the big man? Uncle Sam?
I pay people who pay taxes, yes.
But do you yourself pay taxes?
My money goes towards taxes.
I'm confused as hell. You don't yourself personally pay taxes.
Why should I pay taxes when I have other people to pay?
Well, do you, for these people that you pay, do you offer benefits?
Yeah.
Do you offer 401k, health, dental?
Crack and ass is what I offer.
You offer them crack and ass.
Crack and ass.
Is that a rollover plan, an IRA?
Depends on how you look at it.
Deeply absurd. Let me ask you another question. So you are a self-professed homosexual.
Hemisexuel? Is that what we say?
Is that homosexual in French?
Sure.
Okay. Do you find that difficult to be a hard drug lord and gang lord and take it up the ass?
Well, it's not that difficult.
Now, is this why you stuff the asses of your victims? Is it because in some sick way you get pleasure out of knowing that some victims are, having this stuck up their rectum?
I mean, I did come across the idea while I was engaging in sexual activity, yes.
Did you yourself ever stick crack in your crack?
No, that would be absurd. Why would I do that?
Well, I'm assuming it's a lot smaller than anything. Anyways, let's get off that subject because that is gross. So let's see here. So back to being homosexual and being a gang lord, do you ever find anybody gives you problems, issues about your sexual orientation while you're trying to take over the nation in your drug administration policies?
Is this before or after they're dead?
Both. Both.
Well, if you're talking about before, yeah. If you're talking about after, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Right. You heard it yourself, America. Self-professed gang lord, drug lord, and homosexual, Akeem Tootsie Roll Lenore. Back at you. Any last words from him?
Stay soldier.
That's right. Crank your soldier boy. Crank your soldier boy. Crank your soldier boy. Thank you, folks. Stay off the streets. Amen.